Hi everyone, this is Mark Wabel with Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV here in Belton, Missouri. Today we're going to look at a brand new 2026 Tiffin Breeze 33 BR. The Breeze is Tiffin's smallest diesel pusher. It has a 340 horsepower engine. We'll get into it later, but they made a coach that was a much smaller footprint, a little bit shorter, more maneuverable. Still got all the great Tiffin features that you come to expect. Beautiful layout. But today we're just going to walk through it, kind of explore the Breeze. I have a lot of customers that come to me and say, hey, I'd love a coach that, you know, maybe they don't quite want the size of a 35 or a 40-foot coach, but they still like the experience of a diesel pusher. And the Breeze kind of gives you best of both worlds. Very small, very maneuverable, super easy to navigate through parking lots. A lot of people like to go to national parks. This is a coach that I think in a lot of places you might be able to drive through, but still having all of Tiffin's quality and build, and just an amazing setup and interior. So as we look here, with the smaller setup, you've got a couch across from your workstation dinette, wonderful televator. So if you're somebody who's still going out and traveling, has a business you're running, but want to take all the comforts of home with you on the road, this is a spectacular setup. Nice big comfortable chairs. You've got drawers underneath where you can set up your home office. Great storage underneath. I'll get out of the way. But still having a nice table, a great extra countertop up here to put monitors or whatever you need. I mean, you could have a full setup here. You could hook into your TV, have your laptop, computer here. However you want to set it up, this Breeze has got a lot of those work on the road characteristics that when I'm talking to folks who have that desire is really set up well. And even if somebody's still working here, the other person has plenty of way to walk through, get to the front, get to the back, prepping lunch or dinner. The seating in the Tiffin, very comfortable couches. You've got USB ports and plug-ins throughout. Wonderful deep storage up above. So even with the smaller size of this coach, as you walk through here, you're going to see there's plenty of places to store everything you need to take with you to make this, again, your home away from home. Got our Whirlpool refrigerator. It's got the filter for it in there. Obviously, a little bit smaller footprint here with this coach. You're not going to have the huge, bigger fridges. You know, you're going to have a little bit of a compromise if you want that smaller feel. You know, if you've had a gas coach in the past and you want something that's just got a little bit more torque, that diesel pusher, a little bit better ride, especially when you get into a smaller coach with your air ride suspension, all four wheels being on airbags, you're going to get a great ride. And again, with this shorter platform, real easy to turn, real easy to get in and out of, you know, truck stops, restaurants, Walmart, the different places you might go as you travel around. Got a nice fireplace, a little wall here, put a nice cabinet into. Again, trying to use all the space that you can in this coach. As we move to the kitchen, again, great storage up above. Very deep cabinetry. Here's your book from Tiffin. Additional paints in case you ever have to make a little touch up. I hope you don't, but there's a chance you will. Nice double bowl sink. And another thing about this coach that I really love is the fact that you got such a huge kitchen window here. Tons of natural light comes in. You know, it just, as you're setting things up, as you're going through, you're making your morning coffee, being able to open everything up, being able to have that light come in just makes this space much more open. Got a 3-burner stove here, Furrion. And I stowed away the tops to the sink, but when you have all this, if you're not using your sink or your stove, cover all this up, have complete access to everything in the kitchen area. Nice deep drawers. Large drawers with your silverware storage. Tiffin puts a nice trash can right underneath there. Again, shorter coach, a little bit smaller footprint. Trying to give you all the storage options that you could have. Even just this here. Just an extra little pantry nook. Got the signature up there. Mid-bath, single bath coach. You've got your restroom and your shower, nice square shower. Earlier on, I popped my head in here, even though I'm a bigger guy. Plenty of room to circle around, do everything you need. Plenty of room in the shower to hop in. Most normal sized people are going to feel really comfortable in here. I'm a little bigger than most people, so might not be best representation, but I think most people that are looking for that smaller feel are going to love this coach. Very quaint, very easy to get in and out of a maneuver. Got our touch screen here. Do all your lights, climate. Beautiful day here today. We don't have to have anything on. Check all your power. Fans. You can do the TV lift from back here, which is a nice little setup. Slides. Your slides on a Tiffin will always lock out unless you have the ignition on. And then you can adjust your settings. And as we move to the back, go ahead, Katie. Nice large closet. Even in that back bay there, they've got a couple of little extra hanging rods for shoe storage or extra clothes that you might hang up. Really great hardware in here. As you can tell, those latches will stay shut. And again, storage throughout. Up top, additional countertop space. Even though they're not real deep drawers, just because of the build of this coach, they do go very, I guess, deep this way, not so much wide. But really big drawers. Get our control panel down there. As we move over to the bed area, you've got outlets on each side. You've got your control panel to be able to handle some lights and things while you're in bed. And again, great over the top. This is extremely deep. And you've got outlets back on those two sides over there. Padded headrest, so if you want to sit up, lean up and watch TV as you're going down the road. This is on the 340 horsepower PowerGlide chassis. So you've got 5,000 pounds worth of towing in this coach. With the 340, obviously, you're still going to be able to pull a small car or maybe even a small Jeep. You're going to have to watch how much weight you can carry. But again, the thing I think that really sets this unit apart is because it is a diesel coach, you get the air ride chassis all around. Much smoother than a lot of your gas coaches. Still extremely well appointed. And then this coach is only 11 feet 8 inches high. They say that it's going to be fine to go under a 12-foot door, according to Tiffin. I believe that's right. So for those people that maybe don't have a 13 or 14-foot door, want to be able to fit something into their garage or their shed, this is a great option. As we move to the front, again, you're on the PowerGlide chassis, 700 foot-pounds of torque. Again, just using every bit of available space that Tiffin has here. Got your Xantrex and your awning controllers up front. More outlets. Again, you don't have a huge amount of space up here, but I'm pretty sure people can find plenty of things to stow away in these compartments. Got 3 cameras. You got your side view and your rear. So for those folks that, like I said, are looking for a diesel pusher but want to have the ability to go into places that sometimes you may not think you can make it with a pusher, Tiffin really hit it out of the park with this unit. It's been around for a long time. The Breeze is a great coach. Even though, like I said, just over 33 feet long, as you see as we go throughout this, you still have the ability to go where you want to go, live where you want to live. You know, this may not be a coach that you're going to take another couple with you in, but if you're looking to head south for the winter, have a great opportunity. Take your home with you. This coach really gives you and shines to be able to make sure that you can go where you want to go, have the ride you want to have the torque that you want, and be able to explore. So now we're going to look around the outside of the Tiffin Breeze. Just want to make sure that all the doors are opened up so you can see a really good understanding of the space and storage and where your batteries are located. With the Breeze, you've got through storage. We've got some extra chairs for when you pull out the dinette table in there. And then a full 2 bays of storage. You've got your inverter in there. You also have your disconnects for the house. So if you're ever storing the unit and you don't want to run the batteries down, always kick those disconnects off, especially if you can't have it plugged in. Nice TV setup. It's a little windy for awnings today, but great opportunity to go out, watch games, watch your shows outside, enjoy the outside. Maybe not on a windy day like today, but absolutely a great setup. Here are your chassis batteries, along with, excuse me, your chassis disconnect. Fuse boxes. Trim Aquago. Rear hitch setup, like we were talking about earlier on. 5,000 pound tow rating. Great for a smaller car or small Jeep. As we move down the driver's side, we got our power cord with our surge guard transfer switch, cooling tank, fan, we got our def tank set up here to be able to fill. Water bay. Little things that Tiffin do that are just nice. Nice outdoor shower. Got the little place for the Purell. Easy to access latches and city water drain. And then if you ever want to put a different solar input in, you can plug it in up there. This unit does have a central vac. Tiffin includes the Girard expandable ladder, as well as other the boxes for your vacuum cleaner supplies. But the Girard awning hooks in the back behind the rear bedroom slide. Some people love to have a ladder, some people not so much, but it's a great option to have. We've got our propane tank and then our fuses up front. And again, as you pan back out, Breeze has got a beautiful paint scheme. So if you like more information on the Breeze, maybe want a personal walkthrough or anything like that, I'd love to help you out. Again, my name is Mark Wabel with Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV in Belton, Missouri. If you have a question about this unit, any of our other great Tiffin units, we're also a full-line Newmar, Renegade dealer, Pleasureway. Just let me know. Again, Mark Wabel, 816-446-9799. I'd love to help you out. And like I said, questions, comments, please let me know. I'd love to be assistance to you. Have a great day.